Okay. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. From time to time, you please hear me coughing, so I'm so sorry about that. So let's start again. Do you see the slide? Anyone? So this is completely because I'll go through this before your midterm. So it's very important. Listen to me here. So this is first we talk about career. What will be your possible career in aviation? I have explained to you the ecosystem, design, manufacturing, operational, continuous, and training. So there's a detail here. What is this activity? And you also design not aircraft. You also may design tools and jigs for the aircraft. And then you have also the opportunity to be in the manufacturing. Again, in manufacturing, you design two processes. You could be material engineer to determine material to be used, and you also can be quality engineer. And then you do operation, airline operation. You may also work for the airport, aerodrome, air traffic services, and ground handling. So this is the activity opportunity of your work as in operation. Also, this is a list of the possible. You can be pilot also after you finish MIAT. You can go to pilot school, spend a few 100,000, be a pilot. You also can be a designing aerodrome. You can be air traffic controller, ground handler, and quality engineer. So this is operation. Coding awareness, basically we are talking about AMO and CAMO, and you able to do maintenance program, inspect the aircraft, inspect the repair, inspect the overhaul. So, and also you can do training. You can be instructor, assessor, examiner. You may work, come back to work for MIAT, conducting Part 66 syllabus training. So for you, graduating degree, your degree is engineering technology, it's not engineer. So you do top up to be graduate engineer, or you can do top master. By this top up and top master, you are able to be graduate engineer, and you can be a full employed as an engineer under the Board of Engineer Malaysia. Important the subject is for your exam. You may sit down for the module exam. You may be a post holder, will be a post holder, and you'll be interviewed by CM based on this law. So you can be doing your daily work where you need to follow all the law. You can't miss the law, because anything you miss can cause you to be penalized. So what you need to know is you have primary registration, secondary registration. Primary registration is all the act, and the secondary registration is the civil aviation regulation. And then hierarchy of the law, we started from RCO, and then which we publish primary registration, which Civil Aviation Act, and then the minister write secondary registration, which is Civil Aviation Regulation. SCO write all the CADs. Content, the content of the course is regulatory framework, certified maintenance staff part 66, aircraft registration, initial airworthiness, content airworthiness, air operation, continuing worthiness management, approved maintenance training, approved maintenance training, approved maintenance training organization, and approved maintenance organization AMO. So the course module. So this is what the module all about. We are I think now going into this continuing worthiness. So we are now week 15, week 12. So this is the content. So there are 22002 and also the 31802. Both almost identical because A law is A law. It's no different either your certificate, either diploma or degree, all are the same. So how this establish the law based ICO is a detailed explanation here. What is from ICO, from which part of ICO, and what do we need, what we have established. So this is a basis A law. Annex. So there are 19 annexes. You can see here every segment of it, and there are annexes that attach to it. And this is a detailed write up about that's a law. Another thing also we're talking about Annex 3, Annex 4, Annex 5, so which is not directly to the one that we study, but is something that you need to understand. The Chicago Convention, there are articles about requirement of the state who ratify the convention to follow Article 37, which to comply to this any standard and recommended practices published by SAU. And also we talk about Article 3, there is a definition of state and civil aircraft. And also we are talking about pilotless aircraft also to be in control. And most importantly, we are talking about certificate of airworthiness. That is what we do here. This is what we do in the industry to ensure the aircraft remain valid by having a valid COA. So this is how Chicago Convention ratified a law. So this is a key component of our MQR. Our CAD system after the car. We talk about airworthiness. This aircraft, this is the definition of aircraft. Key component of civil aviation regulation. Initial airworthiness certification, we have discussed about it in detail. What is initial survey, which is from design, production, and issuance of the export survey or COA. Yeah. Then who are the important element in the initial airworthiness is DOA, who designed the aircraft, apply for the type certificate, apply for mode approval, STC, apply for repair approval, or you could be also design and manufacture component, which is your TSOA. So after design, you have to make the aircraft under POA. This is POA setup. And you can make part and component independently for the aircraft, which is TSOA. And then the important thing about this POA, you are able to sign off this airworthiness release certificate of Form 1. ESL Form 1, CM Form 1, FA Form 1. So Form 1 is about airworthiness release certificate or airworthiness approval for parts and component and aircraft. And certificate of airworthiness is example Malaysia CLA for small aeroplane. Sorry, a bit blurry, I will find a good image for this. Then we talk about continuing airworthiness. We have touched a bit last week on this continuing airworthiness. So we have continuing airworthiness CAD 6801 Part M 6102 Subpart G. This is the company organization which is responsible to ensure the aircraft continually airworthy. So we talk about 6801, 602. There are two CAD talking about counting awareness. And counting awareness is about awareness accountability. So it is carried out by a company or an organization which we call a CAMO. The main function is doing awareness review and to provide awareness review certificate and then to submit to CM for CM to give you the survey. Also, there are times you need to do flight test, pre-flight inspection. Also, monitoring aircraft in the log. You have to CAMO have to develop maintenance program from the maintenance planning document. So aircraft maintenance program is individual and also any defect or damage identified and the work to be done by the CAMO. So also we need to look at the monetary counting awareness information, which is the AD, and record all the activity, which is counting awareness record, and also report any in-service problem, which is monetary occurrence reporting. So this is set up by the law, and actually this is first case, big airline, a carrier and CAMO. Okay, so CEO, for example, MS, CEO and MS, also CEO CAMO, account manager for CAMO, CAMO post holder, safety and compliance monitoring manager. So this is another setup. This is the first setup for big airline. And this is a smaller setup, which you can see compliance monitoring manager. So this is mostly the CAMO activity here. And we've got a smaller setup, which is only CAMO manager, CAMO post holder, and safety and compliance monitoring. So the very simple CAMO. This is a reality. This one company example. Customer manager is a name. Security coordinator, CAMO post order, and also awareness officer for line for each aircraft, and ARS, awareness review, and also quality manager. So this is the actual setup of a CAMO for a line. We got two type of aircraft there. So the CAMO 802 is CAMO Part M Part G, which also CAMO which required to have CAME, continuing awareness management exposition, because this is a flow organization. Every flow organization must have exposition. So for the CAMO, this is CAME, continuing awareness management exposition. So that is the brief information for today. You can read through this. You can also read through all the associated CAD for you to get more understanding. I hope I can also uh, give you midterm next week on the 11th. Okay, midterm on the 11th. So we will cover until the continuing awareness until this part, and then we continue for the rest of the week on the MTO and AMO. Okay, any questions? I have to do quick because I'm coughing, so it'll be annoying to you. I start coughing all the time. Okay, any question? If no question, then just I quit here. Attendance taken, whoever is missing is missing, and see you for the midterm next week. Also, I will put in assignment infographic for complete airworthiness of the aircraft. And we must include all the CADs that require to be in the to make the aircraft airworthy. Okay, that's all. All these are recorded. I'll share with you the record later. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir. Okay, sir.